You might want to wait until Saturday to get those last-minute holiday gifts. The weather through Friday will be bitterly cold and downright dangerous. As Sonia Goins reports, doctors have a word of warning if you have to be outdoors in the sub-zero temps.
I did not expect it, no.
The sun is shining, but don't let that fool you. It's extremely cold, and with the wind chill, it felt like minus 28 degrees on Thursday.
I got 4 layers on and I'm still freezing, so cold.
The sub-zero temperatures could be dangerous if you have to spend a significant amount of time outdoors.
The wind chill out there right now is horrible, so you can get frostbite set in within 5 minutes.
Hennepin Healthcare Emergency Room Dr. Tom Masters says several people have been admitted over the last couple of weeks because of frostbite.
Frostbite happens in stages. So frost nip is kind of that initial, like, hey, things are not, our tissues are under stress here. We probably should get rewarmed. And then as it progresses, it can march down through deeper tissues and cause worse and worse damages.
Now, health experts say most of these injuries could be prevented if you're prepared. Make sure that all skin that is exposed to the elements is covered and dress in layers. Seek medical attention if you feel increased pain and swelling in an area that was frostbitten.
If it looks pale and dark and kind of blistered, those are late signs and are very concerning.
Dr. Masters says it's crucial people take precautions in the polar temps.
You can lose fingertips, you can lose toes, or worse if you're out there too long.
Sonia Goins, CCX News.
As we enter the season of holiday gatherings, police are urging people to think twice about getting behind the wheel if you are impaired. As Delane Cleveland reports, the blast of winter weather has officers concerned about what lies ahead as we approach Christmas and New Year's Day.
Driving in a Minnesota winter can be an adventure. Slippery roads and poor visibility can make even a short drive seem treacherous.
With the impending storms and all, the severe weather that's making it dangerous to travel, it just compounds that danger level if somebody chooses to make a bad choice and drink and drive.
Plymouth Public Safety Director Eric Fadden says that historically, they see a higher level of impaired driving incidents around the holidays.
If you're impaired and you're driving, even at slow speeds and blizzard conditions, you're going to get turned around, you're going to get hurt.
Earlier this month, Plymouth police responded to 2 drunken driving crashes within minutes of each other.
One involved 2 vehicles. One was a single vehicle crash. No one was injured, but the drivers that caused those 2 crashes were both impaired 3 to 4 times the legal limit.
Those incidents are part of the reason why Plymouth plans to have extra officers out doing traffic enforcement through January 1st.
We target some of those days to have extra DWI patrols on, just to be out there making sure that our roads are safe here in Plymouth.
The extra enforcement is thanks in large part to a grant provided by the State Office of Traffic Safety, which partners with more than 300 law enforcement agencies statewide.
Year to date, we're running about 1,500 arrests ahead of where we were at this time last year.
Mike Hansen says that as people are out socializing more coming out of the pandemic, they need to remember to make better choices.
If you feel different, you're going to drive different. If you have to ask yourself, am I okay? You're not okay. As a matter of fact, you're a long way from okay when you get to that point.
The key message is to come up with a plan before you go out, especially when driving conditions are less than ideal.
Today, it's easier than ever to not have to feel like you have to drive home.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
In Maple Grove, more businesses face liquor license suspensions and fines after getting caught serving alcohol to minors during routine compliance checks. Common themes heard for the failures range from staffing shortages to difficulties finding good employees. For most of the businesses, it was their first violation since getting approved for their license. It was all kinds of businesses too, from big to small, from Walmart to Angel's Liquor. In handing out penalties this week, council members expressed frustration that the violations keep happening.
And these are the only times that you've gotten caught when we've gone in and done a compliance check. I mean, how many people come in there that are getting alcohol that aren't being checked? I mean, that's what we worry about. It's not the times that you get caught, it's the times that you haven't been caught.
The license says clearly on it, under 21. Mm-hmm. You really don't even need to be able to read. You just need to figure out if the picture is vertical or horizontal.
In the case of Angel's Liquor, it's their 3rd violation in less than 3 years. A 4th violation in 3 years results in having their license revoked. The city of Crystal will be getting solar panels on the top of their new police station. The city council approved the construction project this week. Crystal received $4 million from the state for the new police department building, and they will also be replacing the system on the rest of the City Hall building. Construction is expected to be completed in the spring of 2023. A new restaurant is coming to Maple Grove. It's one that's moving into the Fountains at Arbor Lakes area. Dancing Ganesha specializes in contemporary Indian cuisine. The owner has 2 other locations, one near Loring Park in downtown Minneapolis and another in St. Louis Park. Dancing Ganesha is taking over the former Mongo's Grill site. No opening date has been announced, but the City Council approved a liquor license for the venue this week. The cold and blowing snow leads to a gentle reminder, and a very adorable one at that. The Plymouth Fire Department wants to remind residents to clear snow and ice around their fire hydrants. This 3-year-old boy did just that, and the Plymouth Fire Department wants others to follow his lead. Of course, time is of the essence should a fire occur, and this is a very important way to help, especially in this bitter cold. On behalf of CCX Media, we want to wish you a safe and happy holiday season. We leave you with some amazing wintry sights captured by photojournalist Dustin Scholl.